Tap down your creature. That should do the job. Oh yeah. What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today I got a mono blue tempo deck I wanted to show you guys. We're going to be trying out some new cards from Foundations, such as Opt, which is not really a new card, but new for Standard once again, as well as we have Kiora the Rising Tide and Unsummon. I'm doing this instead of Into the Flood mod just because you could bounce your own creatures, which could be relevant in some situations. But at the same time, the other card is a little better in its own right, but you just have to pick and choose what you're trying to go for. And the Kiora the Rising Tide fits really well into the theme of just drawing, discarding, and the threshold will be met pretty easy with this deck, so that's something interesting to note. And besides that, it's your regular mono blue tempo deck that just beats down the opponent with everyone's friend Haughty Djinn and his sidekicks Eddymurk Crab and Tolarian Terror. Anyway, let's get right into this list. We got 4 Opt, 4 Phantom Interference, 3 Steps Ahead, 4 Unsummon, 2 Curate, 4 Moment of Truth, 1 Negate, 4 Ephara's Dispersal, 1 Kiora the Rising Tide, 3 Haughty Djinn, 2 Flow of Knowledge, 4 Tolarian Terror, 4 Eddymurk Crab, and for the lands we got 20 islands. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and let's get right into these games. Opponent goes first. I'm gonna keep this just because Moment of Truth could fix my hand. We have Curate as well, which is good. Curate might be better instead of Moment of Truth in this scenario. Let's see. Graveyard. Let's start discounting our cards. And we're just chilling, waiting to see what they do. I have no idea what they're playing though. To use the Moment of Truth now. And the hands, graveyard, blackberry. And we can still use the Opt. We do need a 5th land for Flow of Knowledge. Okay, I guess we have a 6th land too. Alright, let's just drop Tolarian Terror. Nice move. It's a shame. I gotta counter that. Problem is I can't use my Eddymurk Crab, but it's okay because they still have to deal with the Tolarian Terror. It's one way to do it. But that wastes their whole turn, so I'm not really worried. Let's bring it right up. That's fine. Let's get that out there. I'm gonna do this now before they get all their mana open to counter me if they didn't have any counters. Get rid of those two. And the 1 mana open. Might as well. Just gotta put pressure on them. Nice, they don't have the board wipe out. Gotta play a little risky sometimes. I mean, either way, I had the Haughty Djinn for later, but still. Bounce it. You don't need those. Get our damage through. And now we just hold up 3 steps ahead to answer the board wipe, and we should have this in the bag, hopefully. Waste all your mana. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this one, though. It's pretty solid for the most part. Okay. I'm just going to pass. Gotta see if they're even playing, really. I mean, we have a couple negates. Well, then. Yeah. I'm good. I don't want you to ramp up. That's all you need right now. Okay. We just gotta chill for now. This is gonna be an interesting match. Oh my goodness. Alright, I see you, opponent. I still gotta make a deck with that. It looks like such a great card. So first, we're going to use Moment of Truth. Maybe I should use Curate, but it's okay. I want to put this in my hands, this in the graveyard, and this in the library. We're also going to use Unsummon to waste their... just to ruin everything for them. Make them have to resummon it. Plus, we could probably just 3 steps ahead of it, if anything. We're not drawing any lands, but in this scenario, they're not progressing their game state either. And the more spells we get in the graveyard, the better it is for our creatures. So in some way, it's okay, even though they're 5 lands to our 3 right now. But you just gotta stay positive, right? Yeah, I'm just passing. This 3 steps ahead out is really nice, especially when they have 6 mana and they go for something like that. And we just deny it. Now our Tolarian Terrors are 1 apiece. Get our 4th lands. We play 2 Tolarian Terrors and we're just chilling. For the most part. I don't think they have any removals, so they're going to try to just play something that's even stronger than our creatures, like that. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, well that's something. Gonna need something to bounce that thing back. Hopefully I could dig for it. I mean, with this deck, you would think so, right? Let's see. Okay, we got it, but the only problem is... does that thing have reach? No, it doesn't. It has trample, though. I bounce it back, but they would get the attack through already, so I have to do it this way. I don't want to, but this is where we are in the game. I just gotta survive 2 turns. So the idea is I am gonna double block the coma so they don't get any value from it. That's the move. This guy's deck is insane. I can't let them get any value. I could win in 2 turns with my Haughty Djinn, so that's going to be my new game plan. If this dude gets the 4 coma tokens, then this dude has 6 guys. We can't let that happen, especially with this Moss-born Hydra being able to double the counters on and stuff. This is ridiculous. I love this card, though. It just really just makes people want to get the idea of like, hey, I really want to make a landfall deck now, which I might end up doing. Alright, so we get our Haughty Djinn to 10. It's like the worst thing to possibly draw. But the whole idea is now we get him to 10. We use the Tolarian Terror to block, and then we win the game? Question mark? Really? Okay. This was a close one. If that's a spell, I negate it, and then we're good. Unless it's like some crazy creature. But it's just a non-creature card. And we get it. We get to go first, and we have ways to dig through our deck with Moment of Truth, which is always good. I feel like if you don't draw like an Opt, Moment of Truth, or Curate, stuff like that, then you're off to a bad start. And now you have the Kiora in here as well, so that's like another card that can dig through your deck. So without any of those cards, I just feel like you're just flat-footed and you don't really have that much going for you. I'm gonna probably end up bouncing this, and then they have to recast. Is that the move, though? Yeah, I don't want them. Resetting the board for these kind of decks are pretty relevant early on. And if we could, like, match what they're doing turn for turn and stopping them, then we could get to our game plan, and theirs will be slowed down. So I think that's how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unsummon their creature. Maybe they're listening to me in real time. That's what they're thinking. Too bad. Still unsummoning it. So they're definitely going to play another creature. So Moment of Truth is probably not the move. It's going to end up being a Phantom Interference play. And then turn 3 we get set up for either Haughty Djinn, Eddymurk Crab, or maybe I just hold up Moment of Truth, dig for some cards still. I don't know. These kind of decks that we're playing against are just so aggressive in this little window of opportunity for them. The first few turns are where they shine. So we just gotta be like the most flexible and reactive. And we'll be okay. I could have Phantom Interferenced it, but I just didn't think it was worth it. I could easily just dig through my deck and get something to bounce, I feel like. I'm only stuck on 1 mana. Get the crab. I wonder if I need the flow of knowledge. Doing it. They only have 1 mana. I could get punished right now and they have like Sheltered by Ghosts and they drew a land or something, but we just gotta be risky. That's fine. If I draw one of our many bouncing cards, we are gonna have a great time. Alright, so we just swing over, and then that's it. I'm just gotta put on the pressure. Keeping a 1 land hand, though, is always so risky. I was at my locals the other day, and we play Pioneer format, and some dude kept a 1 land hand, but they thought it was a good idea because they had 2 Thoughtseizes. So it's like, hey, like, keep a 1 land hand, it's fine. So, but either way, it's like, even with 1 land, even if you have like the best hand ever, you're at the mercy of top decking so early in the game. Even for an aggressive deck like this, maybe 2 land. 2 lands is like the sweet spot, but 1 land. What do you got? Interesting. They go in for the swing, we take 2, and then we flow of knowledge. Draw a bunch of cards. And we will get rid of these 2. Draw another land. Oh, having all these cards up are so good right now. I'm gonna do it like this though. Keeping that up is good. So we get rid of this. And don't need that either. We have both of these right now, which are way too good. Plus we could literally use both of those, as well as flash in the crab if it's not necessary. And then plus this is online next turn. So we literally got him in a chokehold. There's no way around this for them. We tap down their creature. That should do the job. Oh yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. And on that note, take care everyone. Have a great day.